All right, Shalom. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim doing his work in truth and sincerity. This is just something I was meditating on, watching the video, thinking about at the end of our faith, the seal off our faith. It comes down to, will you lay down your life, sacrifice your life, your everything for Yahushua? Not just your life. Well, are you willing to die for Yahushua? Give up your life, give up everything, all the hopes and dreams that you had in this world. Let all that go to do the work for Yahushua. Are you willing to make that type of sacrifice? Do you think it is worth it? The sacrifice is worth it. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you will see that the reward that we will receive for doing this work is greater than anything. It's great. The reward is great, and Yahweh Shah is not gonna forget, our labor of love. This is Hebrews 6:10. This is Hebrews 6:10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed towards his name. And the key word, towards his name, that's very important. And that ye do minister to the saints and do minister. So this is our labor of love, man. We do this work because we love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And if you love him, continue in his love. This is John 15:9. As the Father hath loved me, so I have loved you. Continue ye in my love. Where was I? Ecclesiastes 4:24. I want to read this real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 12:24. Strive for the truth unto death, and Yahweh shall fight for thee. Plain and simple. Let's go back to continue in my love. Verse 10, this is John 15:9. As the Father hath loved me, so I have loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. So that's, Yahushua is letting you know. He obeys the Father, and you obey him. That's the order. Is Yahushua, the man, and then woman. Plain and simple. These things have I spoken unto you, that you that my joy might be remaining you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. So if we do whatever Yahushua commands us to do, we are his friends, And are you willing to lay down your life for Yahushua? Or do you really believe in Yahushua? Do you really believe that he will reward you for this labor that you have done? Do you really believe that? Do I really believe that? Do I really believe that? This is Romans 14:5. One man esteemeth one day above another. Another esteemeth every day alike. But let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So, am I fully persuaded that I will lay down my life for Yahusha? I'll tell you this. Yahweh Shem Yahusha knows. He knows. I don't know. He knows what I'm going to do. He already know. I just don't know. But whatever it is, that Yahweh Shem Yahusha has for me, I will humbly accept whatever it is. Really ain't got no choice. We all are subject to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahusha, who has resisted his will. This is Romans 9:19. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Nobody. I can't resist Yahweh's will. That's why in prayer it says, thy will be done, because all of this is the perfect will of Yahweh Shem Yahusha. This is Romans 12:12. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that comes, when you come in Yahushua, he renews your mind and you become a newborn baby, man. As I said last night on my video I did, when we enter this truth, we are newborn babies, man. That, like the scripture says, we must be born again, and we are born again, not of the flesh, but of the spirit, that ye might prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So all these things that has happened is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahusha. We're not born again of the flesh, but of the spirit. This is John 3:3. Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, verily means truly, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. This is being born again, not of corruptible seed. This is 1 Peter 1:23. Being born again, not of corruptible seed. So that's the flesh, not of the flesh, but of incorruptible, by the word of the Most High, which liveth and abideth forever. So it's not fleshly born again. It's of the spirit, because the spirit is incorruptible. This is John 3:4. This is Nicodemus. He thought Yahushua was being literal when he made that statement. Nicodemus said unto him, how can a man be born again when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? This is verse 5. Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, verily means truly, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Because he thought he was being literal, Verse 6, but he was actually talking about the Spirit, reborn in the Spirit. Verse 6, that which is born of flesh is flesh, and that which is born of spirit is spirit. And this is of the Spirit, not of the flesh. Verse 7, marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again. The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is every one that is born of the Spirit. Verse 9, Nicodemus answered and said unto him, how can these things be? Verse 10, Yahushua answered and said unto him, art thou a master of Israel, and knowest not these things? It shows how corny a lot of people was. We wasn't very spiritual. Really, I say unto you, we speak. Verse 11, verily, verily, I say unto thee, we speak that we do. We speak that we don't. That what? Shalakia, we speak that we do know and testify that we have seen, and ye receive not our witness. If I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things? And that's true, because, you can't tell a person with a carnal mind about certain earthly things. How you going to tell them about spiritual things? They can't comprehend. Well, actually, I'm gonna stop right there, because it goes into something different. Yeah, it goes into something different. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. Should have stopped at verse 9. Well, I should have started at 8, but just for edification's sake, I read it down to 11. That shows how carnal our people was, man. So, man, I hope you was edified with this lesson, man. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shah. And I'm gonna say shalom, shalom to the elect. Continue to fight, and that's for me too. Continue to fight, man. Fight the good fight of faith, like the scripture says, man. So with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom to the elect.